Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Morgan, and I am one of the co-owners of .com Media Group here in Central Florida. And today we are going to be talking about Facebook posts for chiropractors, why it's important, why you need it, and why you're not doing it. And then we're also going to show you an example of two Facebook pages, one that is a current customer of ours that is, skyrocketing, and the other that could potentially need some help that we haven't been able to reach. But I want everybody to know that I'm not singling this other business out. I just simply did a scan to see who has a good Facebook rating, who has a bad Facebook rating, and this was just one of the random ones I picked out. I just wanted to kind of show the difference, just so that you can kind of see the difference. So let's go ahead and get started. Appreciate you joining me today. This is Cadel, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Cadel Chiropractic. And they're getting good ratings, 4.9 out of 5 stars, 14 ratings. But here's where the problem is the page is not verified by the business, but they've set everything up to be to look official. But because it's not verified, it's rated as an unofficial page. So that is already unattractive to any potential patients that could be coming to the page. You got the address here. We don't even know if that's verified or if that's accurate. We're assuming so. Their website's not listed on here. You had 58 people like this, 103 visits. And again, you've had a lot of really good ratings. First thing that stands out to me is it's not consistent. And what I mean by that is this is 4 months ago. Now, some of you may look at this and say, well, that's pretty recent. Not in social media, it's not. If it wasn't posted 4 hours ago or 12 hours ago or in the last couple of days, you might as well have posted that back when the dinosaurs were still roaming the earth. And that's how fast information moves. So you look at this 4 months ago, then a year ago, and then still a year ago. But, that's a long time ago. But then you get down here, the last time this page was posted to was September 21st, 2017. It's a long time ago, based on what I just said. It was a positive thing, but it was a long time ago. So what this is giving off is that this business either is closed, out of business, or just it's not very engaging. They're making their Facebook page not relevant to their practice. Now, a lot of people would say, well, why is that important? Well, everything now is social media driven. Everything is. From the way we get our news, from the way we get, we see products that are advertised through Facebook to get our attention to what? Purchase or become members of. There's something going on every step of the way. This isn't 1985 anymore where billboards and yellow pages are enough. This isn't the 1960s when it's just a friend telling another friend about a good chiropractor. Now that stuff still works. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but here's the thing. If a friend tells me about something or a company that I potentially want to do business with, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto their social media page and I'm going to read about them. I'm going to see how they're putting their business out there to be looked at. And if I don't see anything that is really engaging or even relevant or recent, I'm going to move on. Because the last thing I want from a visual perspective is to feel like parts of their business is just not important, because then I'm going to start to feel like, and again, this is public perception. And we've done a lot of different studies, and public perception in any type of marketing with any type of local business is geared towards public perception. If the perception is you're not reachable, you're not current, you're not doing these little things to stay engaged with your customers, I'm going to start to think maybe you're going to not be engaged with my health or my care, and I'm going to move on. So again, this is kind of thinking like, look, February 2017, May of 2016, almost a year between posts within a few months of each other there. And then before that, look, over a year since the last post, but it's all by people that have been there, not from the business itself. It tells me that this is not important to them. So that's a little scary. It really is. Moving over to Dr. Brown. Now, the reason I want to show this, not only is he a client of ours, he even said that, hey, you've done so much for my business that I don't even know where to start. He's even offered to anybody that's watching this that wants to call him. I have a cell phone number, so if you call me and you really want to talk to him one-on-one, he's agreed for me to give out his cell phone number. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want everybody to have his cell phone number. But if you still need to make a decision, he said, hey, I'll be more than happy to talk to any chiropractor that's looking to potentially hire you, because we've done a lot for him. He's been with us since January on the marketing side. Now, we did his website last year, redid his website, helped him out there. This is his website. We designed this for him. All of his marketing stuff that we've been doing is put up on his website. It's very interactive, and a list of all the stuff that he specializes in. So this is a button that if you're on your mobile, you can call him direct, and everything else is all SEO throughout the pages. But this is about the Facebook posts. If you want to talk to me about websites, you can. But back here, let's go back to his home. Now, obviously, we did all this. Now, I want to give you a little backstory. When he started with reputation marketing with us because there was no 5-star reviews anywhere. And we just said that people are going to go read about you. They're going to research you. And if you're getting a 2 out of 5 stars or a 5 out of 5 stars, which one are you going to pick? You're going to pick the one with 5 stars. Not to mention, so that's something that he wanted to establish. He wasn't even ranking anywhere when he hired us. And what ended up happening is over the course of the last 7 months, he's in Lake County, Florida. And if you do a little research on Lake County, Florida, it is a huge county, huge. But he's ranking number 2 in all of that. Why is that? Out of 50 chiropractors that were listed, he wasn't even ranked in that top 50. And now in 7 months, he's ranked number 2. He's only beat out by another chiropractor who has 4 or 5 different offices and who has 10 times the ad spend that Dr. Brown is ever going to do or ever wants to do. He is perfectly happy with being right behind the number 1 guy. So in essence, that's comparing apples to oranges, not apples to apples. But the fact that he's number 2 when he wasn't even ranked in the top 50 before we came on board, that's encouraging. And it made me extremely happy. So what happened is I was in getting an adjustment back in March, and he asked me point blank, he said, Chris, I got a question for you. My wife has done Facebook posting throughout her life, and she wants to post on Facebook. Is that going to interfere with any of the reviews that you guys are doing for me on Facebook? And I said, no, absolutely not. So go for it. Well, I met with him 4 weeks ago. It's 4 weeks ago to the day, basically. We met for lunch because we go over our numbers every single month to look at what his reviews are bringing in, his traffic to his website. So we set him up on all that stuff. But I took him to lunch. We're sitting down. We're talking. Now, a few weeks beforehand, one of my tech team members said, "Hey, looking at his Facebook page, we're getting a ton of reviews in, which is great, but he has no content other than that." Well, keep in mind, he asked me in March, could his wife start to do that stuff? And I told him, Absolutely. You know, you don't need to hire me to do it, but she's busy and things slid. So I asked him, based on what my tech team member brought up, I said, Dr. Brown, you had mentioned to me back in March when you were adjusting me that your wife was going to start posting to the Facebook page. When is she going to start doing that? And he said, yeah, she's just kind of busy, and that's not just, isn't that something that you guys do? I said, yeah, we can post on there twice a day, 7 days a week, and it's not any type of medical advice. It's not anything that's going to get any physician in trouble for posting this stuff, because this is not medical advice. It's literally articles that everybody can benefit from. And I'll show you a little bit as we go. So this was posted 4 hours ago. This is just headache facts number 146. We branded it with his stuff, and it's just basically just informational about headaches. And then yesterday, we have a review, which is obviously done by us, but that's not what we're here to talk about. But he's got a perfect score all the way down, which is fantastic. So you get down here. This was 20 hours ago. So the spinal column is encased in muscle for support. There's no medical advice there. It's an article. You've already had one person to like it. Yesterday at 8:20 a.m., which is the second post. We know this one's hard. Healthier ways to use your tech gadgets. So it's just showing you better positions to use your smart devices. This is obviously bad. This one's good. Well, if I click on this, I could read all about that article. But we're going to post 2 times a day, 7 days a week for $99 a month. That's it. And gone are the days well, yeah, I got to post more. Okay, well, you don't have to try to schedule time. It looks like it's coming directly from him. It's not his customers. It's actually him posting stuff. Let's move on down here, because you'll start to see that there's more and more people that are engaged in what he's doing. So then you have, there's one in here I saw recently, like people are laughing at some of this. Some of this stuff's funny, and that's also a good way to interact with your patients. And then as you go on down here, there is, he's getting likes and loves and everything else. But look, we got people that are commenting, and he's responding. He's not responding, but members of his staff or our staff is responding for him, just to stay engaged. And this is right here is what I'm talking about. Doc Brown, you rock it, snap, crackle, and pop. I wouldn't have anyone else adjust me, blah, 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 blah. And because of this, of the interaction and making her feel important, look, she needs to make an appointment. She's way overdue. So now you got a repeat customer. So again, if you ever are going to be closed, we can take care of that for you with a simple graphic. It's going to be okay. And then you have people getting involved in the joke. And so then again, you just have people that get involved. So you see the difference between having content twice a day, 7 days a week. So the page is engaging. It's posting different things every day, just to kind of continually show that the page is active to potential new clients. And then you go over and look at this other one where you had a year in between. Which one, if you were comparing these two businesses, which one would you choose? I hope you're choosing Dr. Brown. Now, again, you can go straight to our website right from this. We appreciate you spending time with us. I hope you got something out of this. If you want to talk to me more about this, or you have questions that arise, Be more than happy to answer anything. If you just want to call Dr. Brown personally and ask him, is Chris and .com Media, are they trustworthy, or should I do business with them? Give me a call. I'll be happy to give you his cell phone number. So I just hope that you can see how easy this can be going with us. This is try and true. So there's no guesswork here. These aren't little marketing things that can get you in trouble or get your practice in trouble. It's informational. It's just engaging articles, common sense stuff that everybody can benefit from. You're not giving any medical advice. You're not upsetting anybody. You're not having to toe a certain line and be leery of the content that goes out there. It's the same content all the time. It's mixed up. You're getting 180 posts. Just think about that. For $99, you couldn't pay someone hourly to keep your Facebook channel that active. I mean, you could probably pay somebody $60 to post there 3 times a month. And I know because I did it for a while back when I was just first starting my business. So you could do that, but we're going to post 2 times every single day with something new to engage your audience. Give me a call. My name is Chris Morgan, .com Media Group, 407-680-3644. That is my personal cell phone number, and I would love to hear from each and every single one of you. I hope you have a blessed day, and we'll talk soon.